numpy Python 3.4.1, Python 3.4 not found in registry. I want to plot few graphs with matplotlib and I have a Windows machine. Firstly I need to install, so I download the file from this URL. Well, when I try to run, it throws a pop-up saying it failed to find the version 3.4 in registry. This is a bit strange because my Python version is 3.4.1. Of course, I did search through the forum. I happened to look into numpy Python 3.4.1 installation, Python 3.4 not found in registry, which is same as my problem. But my first question. 1. The matplotlib official page gives me a direct link to install X for Windows with Python version 3.4. If this is true, then why this problem should occur in the first place? 2. My second question, how one can actually find whether the downloading package version is the right match for the current Python version installed on local PC.
The Windows exe installer should work for all subversions of a given Python installation. This means that if you use the 3.4 installer, it should work for 3.4.0, 3.4.1, and 3.4.2. You need to check that you are using the correct version of the installer, 32-bit or 64-bit. The installer should match the Python version you are using, which may or may not match your system version. This is to say that if you had a 64-bit system and used 32-bit Python, you should use the 32-bit installer. If it still doesn't work, I'd suggest you reinstall Python and try again. It's possible that something has messed with your registry settings. Originally I thought that the subversion mattered, but in fact it does not. I raised an issue with matplotlib here and was corrected by Christoph Gauck, who maintains the exe installations. Incidentally, for someone reading this in the future as you know yours, if you need to find your current Python version, you can simply type Python v in the command line and it'll return the details. For example, mine returns Python 3.4.0.
I had the same problem installing matplotlib 1.4.3.win and 64py3.4.exe on Python 3.4.3, version 3.4 not found in registry. Looking in the registry under he_local_machine \software \, there was no Python key, so matplotlib is right. Further searching, I found this article, installing setup tools on 64-bit Windows, that provided a registry script to add the necessary keys for Python 2.7. I modified the script for 3.4 and added the keys to the registry. Install of matplotlib then completed successfully. It seems the registry keys didn't get added when I installed Python 3.4.3, subinstaller that installs registry keys is invoked at user privilege level. The modified registry key file I used. Save it to a text file with a reg extension. Then double-click the reg file to add the registry.
I had this problem with Python 3.4.2 and went back and did a reinstall. This time I paid attention to what I was doing. While installing Python 3.4.2 or 2.7, a list of options pop up. The last item on the list of options is Add Python to Path. On my installation this option was marked with an X and I assume it was on the first installation. I removed the X and continued the install of Python. When I installed numpy, it found Python in the registry and loaded OK.
Open regedit. find Python and he_local_machine, export it to some location on your hard drive, open the exported file in any editor, replace all he_local_machine with he_current_user and save the file. Now just double click on the reg file to add this key to registry. If you go back to the registry using regedit, you will find Python and he_current_user as well. I really wish pip install numpy worked just like it did for Python 2.7.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.